And you see, I have two wives. Choose which one you want, and I will divorce that one and I will give it to you. You see, my business, my homes, if you look into the time of the Sahaba radiallahu anhum, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam created what was called muwakhat. Muwakhat was brotherhood. So all those muhajirin who went to Medina, he created one from the Ansar and one from the Muhajir, muwakhat, brotherhood, from the word akh. And a beautiful example of this, although it's obviously you don't get examples really like this today, very rarely, is the example of Abdurrahman ibn Auf radiallahu anhu, one of the 10 who was guaranteed Jannah. And the Messenger of Allah made him a brother with Sa'd ibn Rabi'. And Sa'd ibn Rabi' was Ansari, he was a Muhajir. And Sa'd ibn Rabi' took him home and he said, "You're my brother. And you see, I have two wives. Choose which one you want, and I will divorce that one and I will give it to you. You see, my business, my homes, I will do. You will have one share and I will keep the other." So Abdurrahman ibn Auf radiallahu anhu said, "Jazakumullah khairan for your offer. Thank you very much. But I would rather prefer that you show me where the marketplace is and I work. I work and I earn with my own hands." And this is what Abdurrahman ibn Auf did. So here you have two categories of people. You have the first one who is ready to give whatever he has without taking anything back. Take my wife, take my business, and I don't want anything in return. My return is by Allah. And ultimately, subhanallah, no matter what good a believer does in this dunya, he might not ask for anything in this dunya, but ultimately, your reward is by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And can you imagine that day that you will wish that nobody ever done you a favor in return when you see your reward by Allah? The Messenger of Allah said, a person makes dua. Either Allah accepts it there and then, or Allah accepts it later, or Allah removes a calamity which was to befall him because of that dua, or he dies, he's resurrected on the day of judgment, and Allah will say, "You see this reward that you got here? You know that dua that you made in the dunya? This is your reward." So then he will wish that Allah never accepted any of his du'as in the dunya. Nothing at all. So imagine that's for dua. Imagine what the reward is for that person who assists another person. And who was Abdurrahman ibn Auf? Abdurrahman ibn Auf said, "No, Jazakumullah khairan. Keep your wives, keep your homes. I don't want anything from you. Let me be independent. Let me go to the marketplace." Abdurrahman ibn Auf worked, became a businessman, passed away, left in his mirath $21 million. Equivalent to today's money, $21 million.